Hey guys, Kane here, and in this video we're gonna talk about one of the necromancers named Ophidia and what you can do to make her better and also some tips to look out for. So first things first, the equipment. So as you can see, I'm using the dragon set, which grants bonus damage by 40%. And you can have another set, the Drake set, which would grant her abilities +1. However, you can only get that in Conquer Drake event. So currently, it's not possible to get it from Lucky Wheel. So that aside, the staff, you can use a couple of them. You can either use the Oak Staff for stamina, some magic and command, or you can use a tag ability if you do require it, which grants a bit more less stats, but you're able to get it either from void stages up to 100 or the Royal Archive. I know I can craft it, but I prefer to have just some stamina on there. For the tome, sorry, I still have a cold. For the tome, you have the Nomadic Ledger. When the wearer casts an active ability, all hero cooldowns reduced by 1. So the thing about this is that I don't think it reduces other hero ability cooldowns, it just reduces her own since she's the only one in that particular rotation. So this is just gonna remove 1 second from the, let's say, her Slitherthumb. And for the last trinket, you have the Serpentine Pendant. Now, this particular trinket buffs her ultimate, which reduces the cooldown of the Slitherthumb, and also the snakes have 60% stronger attack. The thing about this is that I've tried using it, and apparently my Ophidia died quite often because she goes very close to the frontline units, and like a single Nora cannonball or a single gladiator just slightly walking forward usually is enough to damage her to enter that invincibility mode, and after that eventually die. So you want her to stay as far back as possible, so I will be doing some testing with the Eye of Miracles, which will increase the attack range by 20%. So, in terms of artifacts, so you have to have the Codex Occultus. Pretty much higher star, the higher the star, the more damage she's able to do and stack up. In terms of prisms, you should have Spirit Fracture on her. The thing about it is her snakes can actually debuff quite a lot of the damage from the enemy heroes. So, for example, if you have like an enemy Valerie just exploding everything, you can place a snake close to her, reducing attack by like 45% and accuracy by 40. That is quite a lot. And depending how this is actually calculated, can be a pretty huge game changer. Now, in terms of attack, she's actually pretty high on it. She has some decent scaling, a bit higher than mages, which is all good. And then we go towards the skills. So, first skill to max out, I would think, is the Cold Blood. For every 1% health she loses, her snake spirits gain 3% bonus attack speed, and herself as well, I forgot to mention. This bonus will start building when her health drops below 30%. So you can get, I think, 210% attack speed plus minus with the might and command stuff. Then the next two skills, the Bewitch and the Snake Sacrifice level 1. The Pagan's Curse, Ophidia Snake's curse nearby enemies, increasing magic damage they take. So this thing here buffs the magic damage that the enemy is taking. So for example, if you would want to clear the enemy frontline faster with, let's say, Valerie, Avril, or whatever, if you want to clear the backline with Avril faster, just throw a snake in that same place where you would be casting the Avril Blizzard, and the heroes inside of that blizzard are going to take incredible amounts of damage. And if you do happen to kill the archers, it's gonna focus heroes almost instantaneous and kill quite a few of them. So combining this with other mages can actually be pretty strong. And it also scales with magical and undead units around Ophidia at the start of the battle, I do believe. I'm not sure if it's on like the side of the field or close to her. So do keep that in mind. And then we have the Scarlet Wraith, which I could eventually level when I upgrade her ability number, probably later this week. And I'm gonna raise it by a couple of levels at least. So, the basic attacks of Ophidian snakes deal a bonus percent of the target's max health and damage. So, after you level that, they actually start doing a bit more damage, and it doesn't scale with magic, but it does magic damage. And also the ultimates, as said before, Slither and the bonus attack. So removing the ultimate level decreased by one or increased the cooldown by 1 second and removed 10% of the stronger attack. I suppose that is a safe thing if she is going to survive. She's going to do a bit less damage. Cooldowns are going to be a bit less lower, but the damage would actually matter a little bit more since the further into the match you go, the more of those snakes you summon, the better like the fight will become in terms of what she's able to do and the damage she's able to dish out. Now, in terms of the potential, currently, like for many heroes, I'm just using the first two and pretty much nothing else, since potential potions are not that easy to come by. So, in terms of damage, sometimes she's able to do a pretty decent amount. Let's see. I think I've had some matches where she did almost nothing, but then in a few of the matches, she's done like 300 ish million. She's not existent in this one. Uh, because again, she was kind of dying fairly early, so this fight was actually pretty quick and she was able to dish out a decent amount of damage. While in plenty of others, she actually died very quickly. So that is why I kind of wanted to add the range trinket. So she wouldn't really die before anything happens and dish out a little bit more damage or be safe and then scale up to be a friggin' beast like 40-50 seconds into the match. So in terms of the hero mastery, I'm using currently Arcane 2, but I will be trying to test out the Arcane 4 on her as well as the Arcane 6, which would grant her magic damage for each dead enemy unit. The thing about it is this one just grants base magic damage plus attack speed, while this one would highly likely give me the ability to summon at least one or two new snakes or additional snakes onto the field in terms of like 1 minute. So yeah, this is probably one of the things to try out and things to look out for. Anyways, that is pretty much it for the video. Hopefully this video was useful to you, and if it was, do hit that subscribe button. It would help me out a lot. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and stay safe out there.